Taurus, and welcome to your August read. This is going to be a general read for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I will read from the sign of Taurus, so when you get into this reading, if it's vice versa, just go ahead and flip the script. Also, we don't read energy. We don't read gender. We don't read energy here at all. No, I'm kidding. We don't read gender. We read just the energies. And also, remember to take what resonates and don't take anything that doesn't, okay? This is all for your understanding and how it's going to be perceived to you, and it's all going to be different for each person, all right? So as I've talked, I hope you've looked at the two different stacks we have here, because we have Amethyst and we have Moonstone. Go ahead and choose your stack now. If you don't know, this is Amethyst and this is Moonstone, and we will get started. Hello Taurus, welcome to your August read. This is for my Amethyst pile, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what angels, gods, goddesses are here. The goddess of the shadows, what you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. Let's see. I feel an awakening because I see the chakras there. I see like the flame in the crown chakra and the flame in the legs, like really wanting to move forward in something very different. Let's see what's next. Intuition, look at that. Okay, so immediately I'm getting that there's some people who are waking up. If you're resonating with that, this reading may resonate with you. People that are waking up, and I almost feel as if it's switching from a organized religion, whatever that may be for you. If this is a personal reading for you, this is what this is telling me right now, into more of the intuition, working with guides, understanding that you do have, past loved ones that are working with you here on the physical plane in a spiritual form. Maybe you had your first paranormal experience, your first enlightenment. There's something that happened that definitely brought you into an intuition state, and now you're trying. I almost feel like you don't think that's okay, and you're fighting with yourself on that a little bit. Okay, let's see what. Oh, look at that suspension, the Hangman. Water in Pisces, Neptune. Let's go ahead and read what this says in the Next World Tarot by Christy C. Rode. It's a phenomenal deck. Phenomenal. Okay, suspension. Suspension is a dancer in the nebulous zone, unaffected by humanity and untraced by satellites. Upside down is as good as right side up, because suspension thrives off of chaos and uncertainty. Suspension is a crossroads where your greatest pleasures could honor your truth or eventually self-destruct. Suspension is a learning experience. It's our duty to love and nurture this moment as you would a moment of joy. Suspension relies on grounding. You are surrounded by new shape of chaos, and the only way out is straight through it, gracefully and cautiously. This is a threshold into stability if you allow it. Suspension allows you to let indecision manifest into thoughtful reflection and sacrifice into strength of character. Wow. Yeah, I really think you are elevating tremendously. Let's see what's next. Integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. Yeah, you're definitely the group of friends, your social circle, your work, your space, your home, whatever's going on, it's against, in a sense, whatever you've been enlightened to, whatever it is you're wanting to go forward in, whatever it is that you intuitively know you are supposed to do. I don't think that the people around you is thrilled about it, okay? That's the best way I can explain that. Let's look at the animal spirits. You've got chameleon spirit. Act as if. Let's get some more on that. And 18 breaks down to a 9. Dear spirit, bring a gentle touch. Oh, okay. So you are the storm in a sense, okay? You're almost like that's your life path, is to go this way into your intuition and go forth into what you know your intuition's telling you. And it may go against what you're like. Maybe your family has a family business and you were supposed to get into the family business, but you decided to go a different way. Everybody's upset, right? Like you didn't do what they wanted you to do. However, you are, without you even realizing, showing them how true integrity and strength and all that happens because you're pushing your own way through life. You're a trailblazer. You're doing your own thing and you're bringing a gentle touch to it. I hope I'm making sense with that. Okay, so by you just being you and allowing yourself to grow, you're changing people's lives. Look at that spider spirit. Make your dreams real. 56 that breaks down to 11. That is a master number. You are weaving your life the way you want it. This is amazing. And 33, master number. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. Yes, you are awake. Let's see who you could be dealing with right now. Taurus. You're dealing with yourself right now, Taurus, and your beliefs and your beliefs. Okay, let's see what the tarot says here. Hermit. That doesn't surprise me one bit. You're going within. You're finding your personal light, your personal belief system. With the Magician, man, let me tell you something. You are definitely understanding some stuff right now, and you understand that you can go either way in your life or multiple ways in your life, and you have the power to do so. What's next? Wow, 8 of Pentacles with the 7 of Cups. What's after that? The World. Okay, so this is telling me you went within to really study whatever it is that you were being led to study, because you were confused on it. You didn't understand, and I think it went against whatever you may have believed. And so you went in to study it, and when you went in, it stopped that confusion, completely stopped that confusion. Let's see what's next. 2 of Wands. Yep, you understand things. You have a spark of what you're wanting to do and some love that goes right behind it. With the Lovers, look at that. Yeah, you are most definitely looking at a way of, I don't know, maybe even humanity, bringing yourself into alignment so that you can move forward. Okay, you're definitely going within. You've studied this, you've looked at it. You don't want to change. Tauruses don't like change. You're not wanting to change anything, but you understand something does need to change. You know it does, because now you've got a new passion, a new thought of unconditional love, and a new idea of what partnership is with the Lovers here. And you really went in with the Hermit and the Magician, and with the 8 of Coins. You're looking at really what you're wanting to do and how you've studied it. This is so Taurus. You really look at stuff before you do anything. What's the blockage here? Emptiness. Okay, so I think with this awakening, with this understanding, with this enlightened moment, with this truth, whatever this is, it made you understand either how you felt empty inside, or how other people around you are very maybe superficial and very empty on the inside, and they don't seem like they're true. And you're really not wanting to be around anybody that's not true. I keep hearing true, okay? Here is for the romance love angels, if this is about romance, and it says separation. Yeah, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So I really think that you're understanding where you're supposed to be moving towards. You know this. You're going to separate from people who have emptiness inside them. You went inward to really look at emotion and look at stability and look at what you're wanting and how you have to close things off. You really looked into how whatever it is that's going on in your life, you've studied it, and now you're moving forward into it. Why? Because you understand that the world needs more coming together with 2 different ideas, 2 different, two different beliefs, however that is, with the intention of unconditional love, with the intention of bringing something into life from emotion that definitely balances you out, definitely balance relationships out. It's like a key to relationships, a key to how to move forward. And that's how it feels to you, okay? But you're definitely moving into you're probably in an ascension right now, and you're just dealing with yourself and what you're really wanting and how you really feel about love. That's amazing. I'm sorry that separation is here, but I just don't I don't even feel like you're going to feel that upset about it, Taurus, because with a lot of things going on, you really went inward to look at what you care about and what you want to do with your life. And there's too much emptiness in the world right now already. We turn on our TV and we can see how many empty people are out there because of the fact that they just keep hurting other people. They're just empty on the inside. And, you know, you may be an empath, Taurus, and just feel even that energy of everybody being scared and wanting to work together instead of, you know, being around people who are hate driven, you know. So anybody in your own personal space, if you see any emptiness, you're going to want to get away from that. Why? Because you're elevating, you're ascending, and it's beautiful. All right, Amethyst group, I hope you got something from that. If you want to stick around for the Moonstone, go ahead. If you're leaving me here, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Subscribe, like, comment, and share if you resonated. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Namaste. Hello, Moonstone group. Okay, so this deck has not a whole lot of cards, and with me stumbling on my words right there, maybe it's because it needs to get straight to the point, right? So let's go ahead and get started. This is again for Moonstone. I read from the sign of Taurus, okay? So if it is vice versa, just flip it. Let's see what angels, gods, and goddesses are here for you. Goddess of nature, you reap what you sow. Your dream is coming to fruition. Ooh, I like that. I like how it's so blue. That's very emotional, what you're really, really wanting. Oh, space clearing. Oh, you're wanting something maybe that you don't have right in front of you. Maybe you've done something and you feel, I don't know, maybe karmically, like it's time for something to change, and in a good way for you. Hold on, let's see what's going on here. Oh, 9 of Cups, happiness. Wow. Jupiter and Mars. Let's go ahead and read that. It's the Next World Tarot. All right. Basking in the endless array of homebrew, sparkling sheets and jewels, the 9 of Cups reminds us to stay glamorous. She reminds us of the glitter that ascended our darkest nights and the lights at the end of every tunnel. The 9 of Cups is a stellar machine, working hard to survive independently and allowing herself to indulge in the luxuries that she only dreamt of before this time. The 9 of Cups asks you to rage and bloom as she directs you towards your sanctuary, your day spa, your sexual fantasy, your retreat from the normalcy. She asks you to stay present at this moment and defy much more than a good time. Are you honoring your gift? Are you reveling in the expense of others? Are you dedicated to the cause that brought you here? The 9 of Cups reminds us of the revolutionary role of self-care. Ooh, I really like that. I really, really like that because of the space clearing and the self-care. I really like. I think you may even see somebody like this if you're not feeling this way yourself. But I feel like you're moving towards this happiness place. Let's see. Yep, look at that rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past. Accept the positive change that is coming. The positive change that's coming. Let's remember that. All right. You got 1 animal spirit for this deck, guys. Wow. 19 breaks down to 1 dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Wow. It breaks down to a 1. What do you want? What do you need? What do you love? Who could you be dealing with? Wow. A Sagittarius. Wow. Understanding, wisdom, insight to understand. Let's see what the tarot says. 9 of Wands. This is another Sagittarius card. That is just getting up and fighting again, even though maybe you don't want to. And I don't mean like physically fighting. I mean like emotionally, like just you're tired. and having to get up and do it again after space clearing, because space clearing is an ending. Okay, so if there's an ending, you may be starting something brand new that's bringing you a lot of happiness, but you feel so tired moving into it. And Temperance, another Sagittarius card, guys. Whoever's resonating with this read is definitely dealing with a Sagittarius, for sure. But there's a balance with this. Let me see what's going on here. And the Fool, what? And the Star. All right, guys. So here's what I'm seeing. Either you are pretty fascinated with a Sagittarius or the world. Okay, Sagittarius rules, you know, the world, like international thought and all those things. So you're either really, really, really wanting to go fight for world peace and bring everyone together and try to bring some balance into some things, or you're really interested in someone who comes off as a Sagittarius or as a Sagittarius, because you've got 3 Sagittarius cards. Yeah, the dog's not a Sagittarius card, but with you being loyal to you may want to travel. You may not even want a relationship. This may be you're happy within yourself. And you're moving right into your own balance because you're tired of this fighting so hard, maybe to even try to find happiness. You've let go, and you're bringing balance into your life just by letting go and being true to yourself. That's amazing, guys. Let's see what the blockage could be. Walking away. And the Romance Angel, trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. Okay, so maybe you've walked away from someone with the space clearing and you don't know if it's going to come back together. Spirit's saying trust that it will. Maybe somebody walked away from you. You walked away from somebody. Maybe you're just afraid that that's going to happen. So you keep going to different places and traveling and walking away from people. And maybe you're worried that that's maybe a habit that you've had and you don't want to do that again. Maybe you're worried that person will do it to you because it's been done to you so many times. You know, there's a lot of messages here, guys, but I think that the overall energy is you're going to reap what you've sown. And being truthful to yourself and having a rebirth is amazing. That's so much spiritual help, okay, and wisdom from learning some things. And space clearing is getting rid of all the negative that you don't need anymore, allowing yourself to move forward. The Wheel of Fortune just popped in my head, and that's a Sagittarius card as well in the tarot deck, and that's about moving forward into phenomenal life. I mean, you're not going to be worried about anything. So space clearing is most definitely just getting all the doubts out, maybe, and picking up that wand and going towards, you know, balance and what brings you joy. And maybe you're afraid they'll reject you, but trust that you can have faith in this as long as you're being loyal to your own heart and you're allowing yourself to love yourself so that you can show that love to others. Okay? All right, guys. I hope this message helped somebody out there, and I hope it resonated with somebody out there. And if it did, you might want to check out the Sagittarius read, see if there's anything there that may, you know, resonate for you there. And I'm blown away at how like straightforward this message was. You're redefining your own happiness, and you're moving into something that balances you out so much. You're just afraid that it's not going to accept, or you're afraid that it will leave you someday. You know, I think we all have that fear from time to time, and I think that being in your own happiness with the Nine of Cups and knowing that you are secure in that, you know, that's easy, if that makes sense. It's not necessarily easy, I don't mean it like that, but I mean like easy as far as you're not worried about getting hurt. But when you allow yourself to receive positive change, when things are changing around you, even if it's uncomfortable, and you allow yourself to be true to what you really do love, things can move forward in a very balanced way. Okay? But there has to be faith that the negative thoughts are going to get cleared out of the situation, okay? Whatever it is that your dream is, it's coming to fruition. So clear out the negative thoughts, okay? All right, Taurus. I love you guys so much. And again, thank you guys for being here. And I will see you guys next month. Namaste.